It's time for math routines. Try to find a piece of paper and something to write with. If you can't, that's okay. You can always just solve in your head or solve using your fingers. Remember, you can pause the video anytime you need to if you need more time to solve.
Hey, first grade, I'm excited to do some more math with you today. Our first activity is going to be making jumps on the hundreds chart to find a new total. Let's get to work. What's the little man moving on the hundreds chart? We want to figure out what number does he end up on. I notice we started at 56. Then we have these two mystery numbers, and then he lands on our answer. What number goes here? Let's see if you're right. 56 has 5 tens, and I know as I move down a column on the hundreds chart, I get another group of 10 each time. 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, 5 tens. Next would be good, 6 tens, then 7 tens, good. And lastly, 8 tens. So what number would this be? Let's see if you're right. 86. 56 plus what made 86? If moving down one time is plus 10, what number would it be if I move down 1, 2, 3 times? I can just count by tens. 10, 20, 30. So 56 plus, good, 30 made 86. Here comes another one. He's starting at 29. Where is he ending? See if you can figure it out. Let's see if you're right. 29, 39, 49, 59, 69, 79. Those were jumps of 10. Let's count how many tens that is to figure out my missing part. Count with me, get ready, go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Nice job. 29 plus 50, or 5 tens, made 79. Here we go. He's starting at 47 and disappearing at a mystery number. Well, let's count by sticks of 10 each time, starting with 4 tens. 5 tens would be 57. 6 tens would be 67. 7 tens would be 77, and 8 tens would be, good, 87. So what's my missing part? Count by tens to figure out my missing part. Let's see if you're right. 10, 20, 30, 40. 47 plus 40, or 4 jumps of 10, makes 87. Starting at 38, what number does he land on? Try to figure it out. Let's add a 10 each time and see if we can figure it out together. 38, next would be 48, next would be 58, last would be, let's see if you're right, 68. Good. What's my missing part? 38 plus, got us to 68. Let's just count by tens. 10, 20, 30. 38 plus 30, or 3 jumps of 10, makes 68. Okay, first grade. Now we're going to work on some problems that are pretty similar to the work we just did on the hundreds chart. Let's read the number sentence together. 50 equals 70 minus blank. So again, right now is a great time to grab a sheet of paper and something to write with. You can hit pause if you need a few minutes to find that. When you have something to write with, copy this number sentence down and start by labeling your parts and totals. Good mathematicians always stop to notice, is this a plus or a minus number sentence? What's the sign? The sign here is a minus sign. What comes right before the minus sign? That's right, the big total. See if your labels match mine. So is the number we're missing going to be bigger than 70 or smaller than 70? That's right, smaller. How do you know? That's right, we're missing a part, which means the total 70 will be the biggest number. The parts will be smaller than the total. See if you can use what you know about adding and subtracting sticks of 10 to figure out my missing part. Good, I know 7 sticks of 10 minus some number would leave me with 5 sticks of 10. You can always think of this as 7 minus blank equals 5. I'm starting with 7 sticks of 10, subtracting something that leaves me with 5 sticks of 10. I showed you here with a yellow rectangle, my 5 sticks of 10. So if I started with 7 sticks of 10, 70, and I want to be left with 5, what's the missing part? Good, 2 sticks of 10, which is the number? 20, you got it. Let's try another one. Write this problem down on your paper. Read it with me. Blank equals 50 plus 30. Smart mathematicians always stop to ask themselves, is this a plus or a minus number sentence? What's the sign? Good, it's plus. So go ahead and label parts and totals. Good, we know a plus sign glues together two small, right, parts to make a big total, totally. So see if your labels match mine. Nice, and how can we figure out this big missing total? Should I draw 50 circles and 30 circles? No way, that would take me way too long. See if you can find a faster way to solve. Maybe your picture looks like mine. I started by drawing 5 10 sticks. Then I showed 3 more 10 sticks because 30 is the same as 3 sticks of 10. And altogether, that's how many 10 sticks? Right, 8. 8 sticks of 10 is the same value as what number? You got it, 80. Nice job, first grade. Our next challenge is going to be for you to figure out the rule on my hundreds chart. I've circled a bunch of numbers with green circles. These are the numbers in my counting pattern. Your job is to figure out, what is my rule, or what am I counting by, or what am I making jumps of? Let's read the numbers in the green circles. Go. 332, next. 335, next. 338, next. 341, and last, 344. What's my rule, or what am I counting by? Let's see if you're right. I'm making 1, 2, 3 jumps every time. So this is a what type of pattern? Good, a +3 pattern. Now my question for you is, what comes next in this pattern? I want you to try to find the next 2 numbers in my pattern. Get to work. I wrote down the numbers that we've already seen and then left 2 blanks because I want to figure out the next 2 numbers in the pattern. If I'm at 344 and I do 3 more jumps, nice, I land on 347. Plus 3 or 3 more jumps would land where? You got it, 350. So the next 2 numbers in my pattern are 347 and 350. Now we're going to watch a video on our +9 facts and then work with our +9 flashcards.
Hello class, this is Mr. Kane with my daily math coach. Excited to be here today showing you a skill that I call the rule of nines. I don't think it's really called the rule of nines, but I call it the rule of nines. It's a little trick that's going to help you with your addition, and it may help you with your subtraction. But let's get started today. Let me show you what I call the rule of nines. Okay, so we have a math fact here. It's 3 plus 9. And here is the rule of nines. Whenever you're adding a 9, doesn't matter what the number is, if you take, if as long as you're dealing with one-digit numbers here, real quickly, if you take a number away from the number that you're adding, for instance, in this case, we take 1 away from 3, and it's going to be 2, your answer is going to be 12. It's a quick little strategy that you can use. And why does this work? Well, because we take that 1 from 3 and we move it over to 9 to make it a 10. And then we have 10 plus 2, which is 12. This is also called make a 10, but you are doing it with nines. Let's take a look at another one. So here is 9 plus 5. Now, you can get really good at this at some point, but remember, when we're adding nines, we have a 9 here, we can look at the number that we are adding to it. We can take a 1 away from that, making it 4, and our answer is going to be 14. And you can get very fast at this. And again, why does this work? Well, because that 1 that we took away from that 5, we added to the 9 to make a 10. And since there's 4 left, 10 plus 4, or 1 10 and 4 ones, equals the number 14. Okay, and now we have 9 plus this 4. The rule of nines is whenever we're adding single digits, a 9, and any other single digit number, we can just take 1 away from that number to make it 3, and we know our answer is 13. We can get really fast at this. And the rule again is, we call it make it a 10. We're going to take that 1 that we took from 4, move it over to here, make it 10. And 10 plus 3 is 13. So let's see if you can do this one really fast. What's 9 plus 5 really quick? Did you get it? Did you get 14? Hopefully you did. Hopefully you did, because you know you're adding a 9, and all we do is we take 1 away from our 5 to make it 4, so our answer is going to be 14. So this has been Mr. Kane, the My Daily Math Coach. I hope you found this video useful. There's many more on YouTube. You just type in My Daily Math Coach, all one word. And if you need a little bit more information, check out www.mydailymathcoach.com. So this is Mr. Kane signing out, and I will see you in the next video.
Now that we learned a strategy for how to solve our +9 facts from Mr. Kane, let's practice our +9 facts using flashcards. First one, 9 plus 7. Good, 16. 5 plus 9. Good, 14. 9 plus 5. Nice, 14. 9 plus 3. Good, 12. 4 plus 9. Nice, 13. 8 plus 9. Good, 17. 9 plus 2. Good, 11. 6 plus 9. You got it, 15. 9 plus 8. Nice, 17. 9 plus 0. 9. 2 plus 9. Good, 11. 3 plus 9. Good, 12. 9 plus 4. Good, 13. 0 plus 9. Nice, 9. 7 plus 9. Good, 16. And last one, 9 plus 6. You got it, 15. Now we're going to do a quiz on, is the number even or odd? I'm going to give you some clues, and I want you to tell me, would that be an even number or an odd number? Here we go. What about numbers that end in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8? Even or odd? Nice, even. Next clue. What about numbers that end in 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9? Totally, odd numbers. What about if you split the number in half, there's an extra? Would that be even or odd? Yeah, odd. An extra 1 means it's an odd number, or there's an odd one out. What about if you split the number in half, it's fair? Even or odd? Exactly, even and fair. So here we go. First number, even or odd. What's this number? Good, 212. Is 212 even or odd? And how do you know? I'll give you a hint. You only have to check one place value. Is it the hundreds, the tens, or the ones? Exactly, check the ones. It's a 2. So is 212 even or odd? Exactly, it's even, because I can split 2 ones in half and make it fair. Next number, it's the number 90. Good. Even or odd? All you have to do is check the ones, and the digit is a 0. Is 0 even or odd? Good, it's even. If you get nothing and I get nothing, it is still fair. Last number. Read the number. Good, 207. Check the ones, even or odd. What's the digit in the ones place? Good, a 7. Would a 7 make this an even or an odd number? Could I split 7 in half and make it fair, or would there be an extra? I agree, there would be an extra. So is this an even or an odd number? If you said odd, nice job not getting tricked. Now I have an even and odd word problem for you. Read it with me. BU has 17 scholars. If they get into partners to dance the salsa, will everyone have a partner? If you're not already working on a sheet of paper, please pause and go grab something to write with. Get to work showing your work for how to solve if 17 BU scholars will all have partners to dance the salsa, or if there'll be an extra person. Get to work. Perhaps you're drawing a picture. Maybe you're writing a number sentence. Maybe you're checking the ones place and writing a sentence to explain. Will everyone in BU have a partner for the salsa? If you're still working, that's totally okay. Just make sure you hit pause to give yourself the time you need. One way to solve is to draw a picture. Here I drew 17 scholars in BU, and then I'm going to put them into partners. Show me Me2Sen if you use this strategy as well. When I put them into partners for the salsa, there's one extra person. So is 17 an even or an odd number? Exactly, it's odd. I can also check the ones place. The digit in the ones place is a 7. And I know I can't split 7 evenly. There's always going to be an extra. So no, everyone doesn't have a partner in BU. I'll see you next time.